Which player in the NFC West is under the most pressure in 2014?
For me, I think it's Sam Bradford, and it's easy to just pick out the quarterbacks, and we probably will at this question. But Bradford is a guy who started last year fairly well, and then went down with the knee injury, and now is coming back from that, and also has that huge contract this year that left him on the roster bubble. You weren't even really sure if St. Louis was going to keep him, but I think they are a team that can compete. You know, they won 7 games last year, most of them without Bradford in the lineup. They built a really strong young nucleus of talent around the quarterback spot. 4 or 5 of their top 6 receivers have come in the league in the past 3-4 years. They have a young running back group. Everything's in place there for the Rams to contend for the next few years. They just need to figure out who is going to be their quarterback. And it's either Sam Bradford or bust on the current roster. So if he doesn't get it done this year, I think they're looking elsewhere next year, whether it's free agency or what looks to be a fairly talented quarterback draft class. I mean, I think Bradford has to get the job done this year, or he's looking for a new home in 2015.
I think it's Colin Kaepernick, because as big as that contract was, it's kind of a series of 1 year and we'll see how it goes, and another year and we'll see how it goes. I mean, the Niners can extricate themselves from that deal if they need to over time. I've seen few guys come out of college that I like the looks of more than Kaepernick. Love that, the Chris Alt pistol system at Nevada. I'm very impressed the way he's come along, but there are things that need to be done. He needs to progress in his reads. He needs to settle down in the pocket and understand that he can't run his way out of everything. And do I think he can do that? Yes. He works hard enough. He's intelligent enough. Harbaugh's a great quarterback mentor, but now the contract is his, and there are no more questions that can be asked about, well, what is your potential? Your potential has to be now. All these great quarterbacks go through that year, that moment, that hour, and now it's up to him, especially if, as we discussed before, certain other parts of that team start to fall away a bit with age and with attrition, with draft issues, and it's more on his shoulders. How much can he handle? It's a great deal of pressure for a guy in that element and in that spotlight.